Hey guys, how's it going? My name's always and welcome back to Anti-Material Energy. In the last episode, we were setting up our applied logistics automation in this compact machine, which, as you can see, I did go ahead and make an interface. I'll get to that in a moment. I had to make some applied logistics stuff, so I figured I'd make an interface for that. We haven't hooked it up to the system yet, but we'll do that later. It's not fully finished. We still can't automate the flux crystals or any of the pure crystals because we need a redstone clock. And I decided just to go ahead and we're going to just make this one. But that's going to require temporal matter, and that is an absolute pain to get. So real quick, I'm going to also do this. But on the bright side, the other thing we were working on, we set up the circuit automation, which we are going to improve actually right away by putting some circuits, some binders, and getting some more speed upgrades. And all of these are going to go into the processing chamber because this guy has 16 speed upgrades. We're going to put... Oh. Pause. Can I do it now? No. Let's take that out. Alright, we're going to put these speed upgrades in there. Resume. And that is going to go a lot faster. So hopefully this doesn't back up quite as often. It might still, but who cares? But we are getting plenty of circuits, which is good because we need them for the double layer capacitors, and then also making more upgrades and whatnot for all of calculators. So it's important. We are getting some really good stuff with this as well. Just random junk really, but it's still pretty cool. And then the last thing we did last episode was we started to set up a system for automatically making formation planes with the glowstone so that we could just completely always get angel steel, and we actually have quite a bit because this has been running for a little bit. And the way we needed to do that, and I fixed this off camera, so we have the 4 formation planes, no problem there, but the trick to it all is to get a sub network. So these guys are actually not connected to this system, and we are exporting into a interface glowstone, and that will then place it as needed. And I just put a ton of glowstone in there, and just have to have the quartz fibers so that it's connected, much like the subnetwork we have over there with the MineChem stuff. So this is working just fine, and in fact, we could probably go ahead and just throw a bunch of angel steel down. And we have second and third degree, and fourth degree. Cool. So I'm going to let this run forever. And we're going to get as much angel steel as we can. We need 5th degree for the next quest, but we'll worry about that later. So, let's see. Other things I did, I just set up the machines again. Nothing major there, and yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think the chickens have maxed out the... Yeah, they have. No big deal. I'm just going to dump this all in here. I said I'm going to dump this all in here. So, yeah, real quick, something I want to do, we have our system for all of our MineChem stuff, and I'm going to put a storage bus on this guy. We've had some storage buses from doing different things, so I'm just going to do this, and now we should see silicon, and it will store everything in there. So, just to make things a little bit nicer. And yeah, so what are we going to do today? Well, also I moved the dynamic calculator into the floor here because why not? I'm trying to slowly clean up this area, make things a little bit nicer, but it's going to take some time. But so what is the plan for today? Well, I have 2 things I would like to do. The first thing is this fusion blueprint requires oxygen and hydrogen picotubes. We're going to need a ton of hydrogen nanotubes and oxygen nanotubes, and honestly, I wouldn't mind having just a bunch of those anyways, because why not? We can get like a division sigil and all sorts of fun things with that. So we're going to want to get some automation with that going, and we're going to do that in a compact machine, because why not? We can just put it down here and call it a day. And then the other thing I want to do is I actually want to work on singularities. So we have this system over here, which is doing okay. It's doing just fine, I guess. But, yeah, it's not really needed. There's better ways to get cobblestone, and I don't know why I didn't look for this before, but I didn't. So, this will run out of power here soon. And we'll have to just take this out and whatnot. So I'm going to clean this up, and we're going to do something different. And I'm probably going to still put it over here. Yeah, we're still going to put it over here, but it is going to only require this. So the matter condenser is going to get filled up, and hopefully it'll be pretty quick. So we'll see, but that's the plan anyways. So let's start with that, I think. So what we're going to be doing, one, we can put this stuff away. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here. And then we're going to take cobblestone, all the cobblestone out. And that is now empty. And just for the fun of it, we're going to put it in here. I probably could have also just put it in there and then taken the cobblestone out, but whatever. Same difference. And essentially a matter. Oh, cool. We do have some of that stuff. Yeah, so what we are going to do is we are going to demolish that entire system, and we're going to replace it with transfer nodes, which I need to actually get. So transfer node items, if we can get, let's say, 4 of these, which is pretty cheap, redstone, these sorting pipes are really cheap, and all that kind of fun stuff. We can then upgrade them with speed upgrades and world interaction upgrades and stack upgrades, and make them go really, really fast and hopefully get just a ton of items very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I want to demolish this. So we're going to grab that, grab the energy acceptor, we're going to take this out, break this stuff down, and we'll clean this up as we go. Oh, right, it's going to make cobblestone, so I can just break all this. And we can repurpose that stuff later if we so choose. But let's make some transfer nodes. We do need an ender pearl. Do we have the stuff to make this other than the pipe? Yes, we do. And the neat thing is some of this is actually EMCable, equivalent exchangeable. I guess is the technical, but we just need some stone, plates, slabs, whatever, and I want to make the normal pipes, transfer pipes. Cool. So we'll get that, and then all we need to do is make this set. And is this EMCable? It is. Alright, we'll teach the system both of those. Anything here? No. That stuff we'll need. And then we can get rid of the chest as well. And then we'll just need speed upgrades, which are pretty cheap. We need redstone blocks. 4 of those. And some more gold nuggets. Which is pretty easy. We'll take 1 of those. These are equivalent exchangeable. These are not, however. So we're going to need to make a bunch of picks. So 1, 2, let's make 4 for now. And I think those are actually something we can do a little bit better, but we'll see. And then a stack upgrade, we'll go ahead and make 1 of these. And that is exchangeable as well. So let's teach this all those recipes. And then we'll get to work on setting this up. So we're going to need some buckets. While it's kind of doing that, I'm going to run back and forth. We're going to need a bucket. And all we need to do is literally make some cobblestone generators. So nothing too difficult. It's just going to be a matter of getting things taken care of. And we're going to get plenty of these upgrades and whatnot, and we'll see just how fast we can do things. We're going to want more world interaction upgrades as well. There is a very specific, I don't remember what it is, there's a very specific set of things that like makes this the max speed you can have. But I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, so I'll probably play around with that between episodes. But just getting this up and running at this point is going to be enough. So let's get like, let's get a stack of stack upgrades, or no, let's get some, and then we're going to want another transfer node, just one, and speed. We get 3 stacks, 4. And then I can always come back and get more stuff if we need it. And let's get some transfer pipes, just for the sake of it. And let's go ahead and start working on this. So what we're going to do, one is we're going to demolish this. We don't need it anymore. That was water. Good. So we're going to need to set up some water and some lava. And I think something I want to do is when we do the lava, we're going to want to make sure that there's nothing that can like, is this lava? No, that's water as well. So we're going to want more. Let's get some cobblestone on the bar. You know what? We can just delete that. I don't actually need it. And let's clean this up. So what we need to do is pretty simple. Pretty straightforward, actually. I just want to clean this up a little bit. So we're going to want 4 transfer nodes. And we're going to need, let's just do it right in here. We're going to want 4 transfer nodes, providing us with cobblestone. So we're going to want something like this. And I guess, do I dare? Let's do it this way. I want to put cobblestone there just so I don't like ever do anything bad or anything like that. And then we can put cobblestone here. I might regret this, but we're going to go ahead and put the matter condenser over top the lava. You know what? No, I don't like that. Let's take the lava out. Let's grab this. And we'll put the matter condenser up another. Because we can live with that. We put cobblestone there. Alright, so let's also break that, that, and that. And then let's go get another thing of water. It's something I might actually do. No, we're not going to do that. I was gonna like color code it so I don't like ever break this stuff without knowing that there's a lava source and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think it matters. Alright, let's just take this for a second. We should be able to do this. Infinite water sources. And can put that back. Okay, and the reason I have this going down too is because I want to kind of make sure that the lava never gets touched by the water. So the water will always flow downwards, theoretically anyways. And so that should make things a little bit nicer. So we just do this. And we'll cover this up. With blocks. And actually what we can do is just go ahead and put the transfer nodes down. So transfer nodes go on these 4. Pretty easy. And then we can just do this. And yeah, call it a day. So with that taken care of, we'll need some pipes. And this will go into the matter condenser, which will go here. And these just go up like so. We'll put the storage in there, and it's going to be condensing into singularities. And now this is not actually working because it needs a world interaction upgrade. Now the more that you have, the better off you are. And I don't know if the stack upgrades will work, but the speed upgrades should. We just need more stuff. Unfortunately for now, the speed upgrades will not work all that well. But as you can see, it is going pretty quick. Now the more world interaction upgrades we put in, the more cobblestone it will actually produce. So I will have these filled up with a bunch of those, and the speed upgrades and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if we need the stack upgrades. We'll find out. But that is pretty much that. So I'm just going to put this stuff in here for now. And I will finish that up later. And then that will make singularities for us. And what we could do is, I guess if we really wanted to, we could just put a chest over here. Oh my gosh, misclicking. Just put a chest over here, like here. And extract always active. It's not going to take anything out. And just put a chest there so that we can have plenty of singularities, because we're going to need quite a few. So might as well, you know. Do we have any chests? No. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use the alchemical one. Who cares? Doesn't really matter. Let's take this anti-blocks. Those go in there. I could also storage bus that if I wanted to. I don't know if I will or not, but it is an option. Insert, and this should only get singularities. So that will eventually give us stuff. And it will be kind of quick, but we'll need speed upgrades and all that kind of fun stuff once we want it to go fast. So I will get the rest of the world interaction upgrades. It's going to be mostly iron and lapis with some sticks, so it's nothing too difficult. And we'll go from there. So with that taken care of, the last thing I want to do today is start automating a little bit of the chemical stuff. And for that, we're going to want another compact machine. So we're going to need some metasilicate and world resizing. We're going to want one of these. And some metasilicate. And that should give us that. There is the tiny. We're going to go up to a normal. We need weaken and flawless diamonds. And the main reason we're doing this is just because we're not going to like automate it or anything through like we're not going to automate it from like the outside world to the inside the machine. But we're going to kind of focus on like getting. I just basically want this to be isolated. So do we have? At one point we had an aqueous accumulator. Where did that end up? Is it in here? I think it might be in here. It is. Alright, we're going to want that. We're once again going to want some water. Well, we're going to take the florbs because that'll be an easy way to deal with that. And we're going to want all of this plus some more conduits. Can I EMC these? No. But I can, of course I can. Let's see, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Conduits. You can only make those. Okay. That's a bummer, but we can make pressurized fluid conduits if we really wanted to. But the ender ones are actually not that bad to make. We just need more fuse quartz. Anyways, we're going to put this down here. And we're going to put it just a little bit away. And give it some power from the top. Now we'll see if that's going to make a difference or not. Let's see, we have an aqueous accumulator. We have a chemical decomposer. We're going to want another one. Another chemical synthesizer. So let's get that. And for right now, all we're going to be doing is getting, we're missing 2 circuits and a controlled fuel. I can handle that. Just deal with that. And 2 circuits. Just take 2. Oddly enough, you have to shift click everything out of there, so FYI. Alright, so this will take its time. It'll make what it needs. And we'll be good to go. You know, I always wonder if I could, like, copy that book. But I don't think you can. So it's making things kind of slowly. We'll need to get more auto crafting and all that kind of stuff eventually. But for now, it's not that big of a deal. There we go. And there is another chemical synthesizer. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set up a system down here to give us a couple of things. How do we want to store this stuff? I guess we'll just use chests. That'll be fine, I guess. And we can actually, let's just use 1 chest, and then we'll just put that on the exterior. And we'll do that in the front. Now, I don't think this will actually push. So, I guess we'll have to do something like this. I don't like that. What side is this? We can use this to look. It is the east side. So we put that like here. Extract, always active, insert. Okay, that'll be fine. So let's go in here. Now we want to remember that the east side is where we're going to have an item conduit. And this is going to be exporting. And then we're going to need power from the top. Let's just work our way up there. And we'll just draw this down like so. Okay. So what we're going to have is, to begin with, we're going to have 2 chemical synthesizers right here. And these guys are going to have fairly simple recipes. We're just going to need some conduits. And we're going to want some item conduits. Not like that. And let's see, this is going to be insert on, let's do green. And this will be extract on green, always active, always active. So I don't know if this is going to work the way I think it will, but we'll see. Then we're going to want these to be inserted on blue. And blue, green, insert on blue. And I realize we're going to need some filters, so let's get out of here. Also, it's raining, but not here because we're in a mushroom biome. We're going to need 2 filters. So let's get another filter. And for now, this is going to be pretty basic. We just need a hopper and some paper. There's some paper. And there's another filter. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be turning water into hydrogen and oxygen, and then turning that into the pico tubes or whatever. So let's head back in here. The nanotubes. Not to eventually be turned into pico tubes, but we're going to want insert item filter. Insert item filter. And the chemical decomposer is going to be like here, I guess. And we're going to want aqua waste accumulator. And we're going to want to give this some water. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? Let's actually move this out a block. Luckily, it doesn't require anything major. Actually, we can just put it there. Do this. That'll work. So aqua waste accumulator. It is going to be extracting on the top. And we would just put some florbs. And it will make a bunch of water for us. So we just need to, you know what, let's break this and put this guy a little bit closer. We can just do an ender fluid conduit like so. This is going to be insert, and this is going to be extract, always active. So this should be getting water. It's not getting power. It must not have connected. But that's fine. And then all we need to do left is to just bring... Now, what side is this? North. Let's see if the north interface is available to us. That's south. That would be the back. We can mess with that. So I guess we can just put a chest here. And then do this. Extract, always active. Insert. And that should be connected to power. Up has got power. Huh. This is a little odd. Okay. So we can go to the north side, which is this, and we can use that as a extract. And it sounds like it's working. So we can just get rid of all of this. By the way, we cannot break those. Okay, just want to make sure. Alright, cool. So this is a little bit easier to deal with. Let's get the chemical synthesizer. So this has got water. It is unpowered. We're not getting... Oops. We're not seeming to get power, which is really strange. We should be. Let's put energy conduit. Oh, auto. We'll put that on auto, and this should be working. Yes. Now we're going to get some other things from this, but that's okay. What we can do... I realize we're going to need another decomposer. Whoops. That's fine. We can just... We're going to need another decomposer, and we're going to need another of the other things. So this is going to be insert. We're going to turn this on auto. And then this is going to be extract. We'll get that figured out soon enough. But we're going to have two chemical synthesizers over here. And then this is going to be insert on blue. We're going to have a whitelist. This is going to be insert on blue. And then both of these will be extract on red, always active. And then this can be an insert on red. This will be an extract on green, always active. But real quick, let's get hydrogen and oxygen for the filters. So this will be hydrogen. This will be oxygen. And they don't go like that. All right, and then we just need another chemical decomposer, and then that will be good. It's a blood moon. Okay, so chemical decomposer. Ooh, we are out of power. That is not good. Are you still actively running? Exporting power, it's trying. And you are extracting power. From the south. Okay, this should be working, but let's just do this real quick. And let's go ahead and disconnect this for a second. There we go. All the power is draining into the machines. That is a little bit of a bad thing, but whatever. It'll get better later once those machines are filled up. So we just need a chemical decomposer, which requires another atomic manipulator. So we're going to need another controlled fuel and 2 more of these. Yeah, we have plenty of circuits now. So let's get this crafting up. And we're actually going to go ahead and turn that off for right now. Because we don't really need to go anymore. Let's see real quick, how is our Singularities going? Yeah, 10,000 blocks. That's not bad. We'll get there. It'll get there. But okay. So that should be powered enough. Can we make that? There we go. Chemical decomposer. And I don't know that we need these or the light gray anti-blocks. Okay. So let's head back down here. And this will be, yeah, so those are filling up. It's going to take some time for them both to fill up on power, but that's fine. And then the other chemical decomposer, this is going to, oh, I need another filter. Whoops. Let me out. I want another filter because let's break this for a second. And we're going to want another hopper and some more paper. So we need one of these, one of those. Oh, come on. Hopper. I forgot to make the hopper. Whoops. And then there we go. Alright, so now we can add that back. So what we're going to do is pretty easy. We're just going to jump into here. And I don't know what all we can get from water. Let's see what the recipe for this is. Decomposer. Alright, there's water. Water gives us nickel and, okay, it's just nickel chloride. So what we can do is, these are extract on blue. How do I want to do this? Those are inserts on blue. These are going to be filtered. I guess let's filter this. No, yeah, let's filter this on the insert with water. And this is going to be an insert on red. Extract on blue, always active. And we want to put the priority much higher. And then this will be a lower priority. And then all we should have to do is change this to extract on red. Oops, those don't go there. And always active. Right. This is one of those things. This is one of those situations where we actually need to, I think if we put this on here, we just put this to insert and then extract always active. Those put in the side. Okay. That's what the problem is. How are we going to deal with this? So if we extract... If we extract on that, we're going to need to do one of these. And let's see, this is still red. We could extract this on red, and then extract this on blue, always active. But it has nowhere to go because those don't go anywhere. And then we can just put these back in here. I didn't mean to do that. This can be extract on red, always active. So this is going to get water, and we should see the nickel chloride go through there. Okay. And then these guys will get the hydrogen, and we'll just set this up, and then we'll let this run for a little bit. I might bring some hydrogen and oxygen because I want to see what happens when it actually like does its thing. So let's go grab some hydrogen and oxygen. We'll just put these in here. I'll put those away, but you get the idea. We'll put the we'll have the nickel chloride, and we can always extract that fairly easily. So let's get we don't have much hydrogen, but we do have a lot of oxygen, so let's grab some of that and head back down here and see if we can get this to work, because I know they're sided, but I can never remember what sides. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We put those in there. I think they need to be... sideways, which is unfortunate because I'd have to break them. And that's going to be a lot of power. Can I extract from the front, maybe? And let's do that. Extract on red, always active. Maybe we need the journals. I don't remember how to automate this. Let's grab 2 journals and we'll look at... So the chemist journals are not that bad to make, I don't believe. Chemist journals, just a book and some glass, so we just need some books, which means we need more paper. And we can get leather, can't we? Leather we can get from vortex infusions. It's not the easiest, but we do have cows, so I mean I could always farm up some leather if we need to. So let's get 2 of these, and we're going to take one of them and we're going to look at hydrogen nanotubes, and then the other will be for the oxygen nanotubes. So that one is set, and then hydrogen is set, and then that's our normal. And we can click this so that it tries to make it. And I think that's all we need to do. So let's go see. And if this works, then we will have oxygen and hydrogen nanotubes coming in. So let's turn this off for a moment. And that pulled that out. So this, let's just put this on insert. And we need to go get our book. Oh man. Yeah, so the book came in here. because it got pulled out from the top. So that's the top slot. So let's put that there. And I have a bad feeling that needs to be the side slot. We can insert on the top. Obviously, that's working. But let's break this for a second. And let's do this. Let's put this on disable. And let's put this on extract red. Not that. Always active. And I think it ate our book again. Alright. So I'll have to remember how to do that. And I will basically get that going. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have done that. It might actually be the bottom. Let's see. Is it the bottom of the synthesizer? Disable. This is when I wish I had. Alright, let's just put this like here. And put all those oxygens in there. Extract red, always active. Nothing is happening yet. We have 655. Let's go grab that book. And see if this works. So it doesn't have power. We can fix that. Okay, there we go. It is the bottom that it needs to be extracted from. So that tells me what I need to know. We can insert these on the top. We just need to put them like so. And extract out the bottom. Insert on the top. And we should be able to do something like this. So these are going to be insert. This is oxygen. That's hydrogen. And it's blue. Extract out the bottom. On red, always active. We also need the power line. And then this one is, oops. Oh, come on. I just want to jump. There we go. This one is, again, insert. There's hydrogen on blue. And then we just put that there. So these guys have power. They're getting power. This is extracting as it gets the water. And we should be getting everything we need. So there we go. A little bit of automation. Not much of anything to really write home about. But what we should be seeing is oxygen nanotubes. And eventually hydrogen nanotubes as well. I kind of sped up the system a little bit with giving it some oxygen. So that is that. And what we can start working towards is we're going to need a lot of things. We're going to need a lot of tungsten plating because the fusion chamber is huge, but we just need one of each of the pico tubes. And the reason I'm not automating carbon is because, well, carbon's easy. We're going to lose power for a little bit, so let's go ahead and break that. We have plenty of power generation. It's just it can't handle all of it going at once. But yeah, the carbon nanotubes to pico tubes will be really easy. We just need another stack of oxygen. So that's all that we're doing there. And yeah, we'll get that taken care of and be done with it. So real quick, in the time of this episode, how much angel steel do we have? And do we still have we still have a bit of, yeah, we still have plenty of glowstone over here, and we have a good bit of angel steel. So let's just throw that on the ground, and it turns into third. So we're getting there. We'll get more and more stuff. Eventually, we will do the quest to get. We need a 5th degree, and then the stealing sword requires 4 2nd degrees, and then the pixie sword requires nothing major really. Actually, pretty easy actually. So just that sword, and I don't know if we need anything else. So yeah, we're getting close to being done with Aura Cascade. We can't get the Oreberry bushes as far as I'm aware, and like I said, I will look into the numbers on this. But we're at almost 20,000, so I'll look at the numbers at this to get as much as we can, cobblestone wise, and it should be very, very quick. So I'll work on that, and I will continue working on getting the tungsten plating. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!